Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help teach young men find purpose in life. Today, I want to talk about how extreme results need extreme changes. Now, with that idea, I want to ground this in the idea of purpose. If you found self improvement like I did, where you were doing everything wrong, you were waking up and finding those instant gratifications, as much pleasure as you could chase, you hated it. As much as you wanted the pleasure, you could never feel fulfilled. And day in and day out, the pain just kept coming in and the discomfort. And to make the changes that we wanted is we had to start extreme, not the progressively decreasing something, but we eventually had to just cold turkey and cut things out of our lives so we could better ourselves. And that's what I want to talk about today is to have extreme results, you need extreme changes. Now, with this idea is if you are really serious on a purpose or a layer of a goal or a mission that you're focused on, is you have to be extreme to get the results that you want. If you just poke at it, if you poke at your addictions trying to get rid of them, they're going to stay there because you don't hate them enough. You don't dislike them to the extreme amount where you never want to do them ever again, but you will allow it once a week, your addictions to creep in and allow them to take over when you're at a weaker point. Or when I was really into the gym, you know how I made extreme results so fast that no one else ever saw? Is because I just turned everything off and I focused on it. I needed to get extreme to get the results that I wanted. Now, for my next layer of life, it's honestly to the point where my extreme changes are I don't even want to work out anymore. I don't want to hang out with friends. I have to get a little crazy and just get that one task done. So maybe you're thinking, okay, well, I really want to get into the gym or become a YouTuber or get my homework finally done and prove myself on certain levels. Is the extreme level of focus you need on it. Because I believe in the balanced lifestyle is kind of bullshit. If you're not willing to be extreme, you're just being mediocre. There can be a point in life where we come back and have our balanced lifestyle, but it's hard to grow like this in all avenues. It's easy to push out on one focus and then another one and then another one and then slowly balance it out as we become a well-rounded individual as we focus on many things. One example that I've been struggling with was like learning a language. I really want to learn another language. I know I've learned some languages in the past, but I'm like, I need to learn Spanish. And it had me thinking of how most people go throughout learning a language. Is they install Duolingo or whatever other app on their phone, and they just poke at it. They do 5 minutes every day. Or I was taking a dance class. It's one lesson every week. Now you're like, all right, that's not wrong. Duolingo 5 minutes every day, a dance class once a week. But that's not how you become the best. And we're trying to become the best that at least we can become. So with the idea of the language is, what if I'm like those motherfuckers that learn a language 3 hours a day? Like, damn, I would be making so much more progress and actually getting it done. If I wanted to get good at that dancing that I was taking, I practice every day. It's the same with martial arts. Is when I was doing martial arts, it's not just the 3 days that I'm in there. It's I'm doing it every single day at my house because I want to improve. I want to get better. Now you take that mentality, whatever avenue that you're pursuing, whether that's YouTube, entrepreneurship, the gym, women, a charismatic skill, and you become extreme in it, and you will make so much progress, people question it. Because you will see those people online, and you see them too, that they say that they sat down and did 8 hours of work on their business. Or they sat down and did 8 hours of learning a language or martial arts. They're the motherfuckers out there living in a goddamn fight camp making more progress than us. You and I are, at our houses and we think, God damn, we've been lackluster. Do we want to poke at life? If we want extreme changes in our life, that dream that we have, the vision that we glimpsed at, that we're trying to grab at smoke, if we want to get there, we have to be extreme in the ways that we do it. And I've always believed in that mentality. Now you can find this skill, fine tune it by progressively overloading the amount of intensity you can put into something. We take it just from the gym of like, all right, intensity in our workouts. Okay, now what's the frequency? What's the volume? How can we build that into whatever we're trying to pursue? If you've ever kicked a bad habit, it's a nasty fight. It's such a grueling and overwhelming fight where you have to learn how to hate and use anger and retune your brain. Like I struggled with fucking porn for the longest time. And I had to sit there and think, this is disgusting. I hate it. 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 And I'd be so extreme against it that I could never see myself giving into it. And you have to use that same extreme if you want to gain progress in something for real. You could just be the guy that go to the gym and have a few workouts. You could be that guy that talks to a few girls and settles for the one that is kind of pretty, kind of likes him. Or you could grab life by the fucking balls and get what you want. Now, I'm not going to beat a dead horse anymore. I think I got my point across. But start becoming a fucking savage. You know in your heart that you're a beast. And you just got to let it out. It sounds super cringy. But if you start believing yourself in that idea, in that way, any task that you have, you will use 100% of veracity and authenticity to get it done. And you sit down and do that hard work for a long period of time and you get that, and you make that progress, that's fucking good. And it feels amazing. Again, I'm Maxwell. I help teach young men purpose in life. I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one.